schedule kind of conflicts with what's going on. So, yeah, you know, so we go just get into it. We got to talk about Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold had a coming of age moment. I'm gonna be honest. I was we were watching the game and fourth quarter and Stafford hit Nacua on that deep cross shot. I said the game was over. I said the game was over then. Ain't no way Seahawks just done. You know, Sam Darnold had already threw 2 picks earlier in the first half. You know, the big knock on Sam has been, can he win the big games? You know, and that has not been something that has translated and, you know, kind of been his bugaboo or whatever you want to call it, that bugaboo for him. And, you know, what's his name? Raheed Shaheed having that return brought them some life back into that game. But the way Sam Darnold was slinging that ball around, and, you know, it could have been very easily for him to get down on himself. I mean, Matthew Stafford, the great Matthew Stafford. And if this dude figures a way to get out the NFC East, I'm talking about Matt Stafford, he figures a way, NFC East. He figures a way to get out the NFC and some way get another Super Bowl title. We gonna be talking about Matthew Stafford in a different respect. He's gonna be in a whole nother level. That dude is amazing. He's amazing. It seems like he's getting better with age at this point. You know, so that's neither here or there. But Sam Darnold's growth has been unbelievable. You know, the big question for Sam was coming out of that Kevin O'Connell offense in Minnesota. You know, they looked at that system as a training wheel system. Well, he had the training wheels on him. He got Justin Jefferson. He got Jordan Addison. You know, he's going to put up elite numbers, yada, 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 yada. And, you know, when he gets to the big games, he's going to come up short. And I looked at this Rams game and I said, here you go again. He's in that situation. And, you know, he's just not going to show up. So I was on my way to come edit some videos. I'm like, listen, I'm going to come edit some videos because this is over. All of a sudden, the Seattle Seahawks climb back into the game and, you know, Sam slinging it all over the place. Now, that 2-point conversion was crazy. That 2-point conversion was crazy. What a heads up by Zach Charbonnet to just jump on that ball pretty much while no one was paying attention to get the 2. I mean, that was just a great game. It was a great game, and Sam Darnold did not shy away. Even though he had threw those 2 picks, he didn't shy away and get gun shy. You know what I mean? Like, he was throwing the ball all over the field. And that dart he threw to Jackson Smith-Njigba on the sidelines where he did the toe tap was crazy. And, I mean, he just showed up and he showed out. And I believe that may be that coming of age game for Sam Darnold. Yeah, it went in the playoffs. It's in the it was in the regular season, but the game had big time stakes to it. And I think he really showed up. Yo, Dre was good, man. You said they stole one last night? Yeah, they stole it. They definitely stole that one last night. They stole it. That's for sure. They definitely stole that game last night. Because I thought the game was over. You know, that game was over for me. Like I said, I was going to find something else to do. But Seattle fought back. They fought back. And Puka was just going crazy last night. I mean, he's just a physical dude. And he go use that frame. And he gonna run past people. He gonna jump over people. I mean, that catch he made on the Emmanuel Forbes was crazy. Like I said, that could have been a very deflating type of game. And Sam still fought. He still fought. You know, like I said, that Shaheed return helped him. But he didn't get down on himself. You know what I mean? And that's the thing with Sam Darnold. I mean, if y'all remember, when he was with the Jets. He was talking about how he was seeing ghosts. I'm like, Sam Darnold, he talked about he's seeing ghosts. I didn't know he was going to, turn into this. And I felt like him coming into that Seattle offense, he wasn't in that training wheel offense with Kevin O'Connell going into a new system. After 1 year, he was going to regress. And to an extent, he kind of did. I was not excited about his numbers going into it. I think he had threw like 22 touchdowns and 11 picks. And I'm like, he need to kind of get his numbers up a little bit more. But I think that might have been the coming of age game for Sam. And he got that connection with Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they got a good connection going. And then the tight end Barton is really good too. So yeah, I just think that's a moment for him. He's starting to have that he's having his Baker Mayfield moment for real. And now Baker right now, Baker playing with half a shoulder again. This is reminiscent of him being in Cleveland, and now he looks like, he looked like garbage. But let's see, what you say? When are we going to start talking about Puka being the best wide receiver in the NFL? Yeah, he getting up there. He may be. We talk about Chase and Jefferson all the time. I mean, he's 6'2", 6'3". He is physical at the release. Good speed and the way he attacks the ball when he catches it. I mean, he on the tear. Now, the only problem that I might have with Puka a little bit, I'm worried about his immaturity, man. His immaturity it's a little alarming for him to not even been paid yet. I ain't gonna say Antonio Brown. I ain't gonna go that far because I don't think he's to that level. But I do wonder about him when he gets that 42 mil a year to be the highest paid wide receiver in football. You know what I mean? Like he's done a lot of little questionable things. He got to kind of clean it up. But he's a young guy, but he got to clean it up. Though. He has to clean it up. But he dangerous, man. He dangerous. Like I thought he was going to be like I ain't gonna say I thought he was gonna be like a 1 year wonder. I just thought that he may come down to earth a little bit. Like, hey, you ain't that guy like that. You a good receiver. I didn't know he was gonna become this great receiver. That's what it's starting to look like. Like he's a great receiver, and he has, like I said, when you 6'2", 6'3", about 220, and you running that fast, and you attack the you can make them combat catches the way he make them. That's elite stuff. He's an elite football player. The Rams have got steals all over that. Every since they won that Super Bowl and they had lost all those picks because they had went all in for that Super Bowl. Let's sneeze. Drafting ability is crazy. I mean, Kobe Turner, Fisk, Jared Verse. I mean, they pretty much replaced Aaron Donald. Like, it's going to take a multitude of guys to replace Aaron Donald, but they did that. You got Carnell Lake's son on the back end. He's pretty good. Blake Corum is a good fit for them. Like, these aren't first round picks. These guys are, they hitting on draft picks to the mid rounds. The Rams, they scary. They are a scary bunch. That's why I give Sam Darnold so much credit because it could have been easy for him to just pack it up. It could have been easy. Puka out there making all these contested catches. He running free. It don't matter what they running. They just breaking all the zones, scoring. That game was over in my eyes. And like Sam Darnold didn't get down on himself, and he played the game. That you can't ask for no more than that. So like, I'm waiting to see what he looks like going into the playoffs. But this NFL season is wide open for the playoffs. Anybody who get in has a chance to win. They got a chance to win. So I definitely want to give Sam his credit, and I want to see if he keeps developing that confidence to be that guy because he did his thing, especially in that overtime. So, what else did I want to